Everyone, and welcome to our monthly software review. Firstly, Sanford announcing two transactions, one for BiblioCommons, a library SaaS provider, and the second for a government SaaS provider, which was sold to US private equity. We expect March to be just as busy. Let's start by looking a little bit at the market, which obviously sold off a lot recently on concerns around the coronavirus and its impact on the global economy. The S&P is down 9% over the last month, while our SaaS index is down about 4%. If the market decline continues, you would expect the SaaS index to close the gap with the S&P, given the higher beta stocks that are in the index. In terms of M&A activity, there was about $15.4 billion of M&A activity in February across 106 transactions, so a bit of a pickup from where we saw level of activity in January. The average multiple for the month was 3.8 times, and we'll get into that a little bit later as we look between SaaS and non-SaaS. In terms of overall deal volume, the trend has continued a little bit downwards, with the number of deals on track to be about 1,200 deals for the year versus about 1,500 for last year. So a trend that's kind of continued from its peak in 2018. But in terms of volume, it's a little bit too early to say, with annualized volume of about 140 billion versus last year's 180 billion. But we would expect that to pick up as larger deals continue to get announced. On the valuation side of things, you can see here the difference between SaaS and non-SaaS has narrowed a little bit from last year. This is a trend that we saw last month as well. So the overall SaaS multiple of revenue is about 5.1 times revenue versus 6.2 times last year. And on the non-SaaS part, it's about stable at 2.7 times revenue. So there's a bit of a narrowing of the gap that really broadened out over the last 12 to 18 months. Anyway, we hope you find this interesting. And if you want more information, definitely sign up for our monthly report, which includes a lot more information around VC raises, the volumes there, and more information on M&A. Anyway, have a great month, and we'll see you next month. Thanks.